We are still live on MX24 TV with your favorite morning show, the AM Club. If you just tuned in, you missed a very lovely and interesting conversation with our clinical psychologist, but we are very kind enough to put it on YouTube for you, so you want to do well to go to our YouTube channel and check it out later today at MX24 GH. But we're not done. We have another conversation for you. Very interesting one. Just about 3 years ago, he came to the limelight when now his alma mater or his school refused him admission even though he had the grace for it because of his locks. Few years down the line now, he's come out with flying colors, as we say. He clocked 8 A's in the West African Secondary School Certificate Examination. He's currently, he topped the U.S. Olympiad math competition, beating 150,000 other students. Tyrone Marhguy has joined us for conversation. Good morning, Tyrone.
Good morning, sir.
Big man, I feel like I don't even deserve to be talking to you because you're
no.
you're a big man. You're really. How do you feel?
Welcome to. You're most welcome.
He's so cool.
Yes, sir.
How are you? And Happy New Year.
Yeah. Thank you and thank you. I'm doing so well. Thanks.
How are you taking all the attention you have right now? You're a famous man.
Well, at the point, I was just trying to, manage it and then try to keep off the media, but I just learned certain things can't really be changed. So I'm trying to live with it now.
Right.
Yeah.
Which one did you discover first, your WAASCE or the Olympiad one?
The Olympiad one, I think the Olympiad, there were two of them. So I discovered the first one earlier. That was, I think, August, September, thereabouts. And then I discovered the WAASCE. And after the WAASCE, I discovered the second one, which was the American Math Olympiad. So it was in that order.
In that moment, what was going through your head?
It was kind of different for the different tests because for the Vanda science, I tried my best, but then I was kind of confused. And I don't read biology at school, and the test actually tested chemistry, physics, and biology. If there were math, I would have been able to manage it. But then there was also no math, and so I found it, because to me then it was 2 subjects, and then I had to try my best in the last subject. But then it went well. Silver medal, it was fine. And for the American Math Olympiad, I didn't really learn for that test because there were a lot of resources, and so I made sure to go through all of them, and all the math I thought I had learned, I just got them all out and relearned them all over again, just for that test. So for that test, I had high hopes that it wasn't going to be bad for the math test.
I'll try to be a prophet this morning. I will come back to the subject. But what was the first thing, I don't know if you remember, but when you saw these results, I'm sure your parents saw it as well. What was the first thing they said to you, if any?
My mom's reaction, usually when I get on the phone, she just be screaming at the back of the phone. Like I'll get you powder and this stuff.
Wow, powder?
My dad is always speak. Yeah, she never does it, but then I tell that if she was, she probably do powder or something. So she says that, and my dad was actually pleased with everything.
Okay.
Yes, it was fine.
Tyrone, let's go back to when you started school, when you went to school. I'm sure you remember today you would go back to some years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when you gained admission with all the drama, and I saw how much your father fought. Your father is a fighter, man. He fought through it all so that you'd get to school. Now, when you got the admission eventually and you were admitted into the school, tell me your experience, your first day.
Yeah.
How did you make friends? Did you feel any form of stigma? Did you feel any form of discrimination? Share experience with me.
The very first day was some of the toughest days I think I ever had at Achimota because prior to that, apparently they were writing their end of semester exam, and I actually had no idea. So when I got there, the very first day, they are writing end of semester exam. So in my head, I'm like, okay, even the first day, and if I have to write that test, what I can probably do is to use the very 5 or 10 minutes or whatever minutes I can get before the to go through all the notes and hope things will turn out right. But then apparently, when I got to, they had started. I think they were 20 or 30 minutes into the paper. And secondly, too, I was like, even if it's at end of semester, there are about 4 core subjects. So there's at least, maybe they'll bring up, maybe we'll start with a core subject. And core subject, even if it's not learned, you cannot really feel like that because they are right from the BEC upgraded. So that was the plan. But then when I got there, it was ICT that they had started. And the thing with me and ICT was that originally I was a biology student. And so ICT was not close to the plan in any way. So when I got there, and then they were writing the ICT test, and then they were like, their biology classes were actually free. And so I needed to join an ICT class, at least if I was joining that day. So that's how come I ended up an ICT class and it remained that way afterwards. So that very day, we wrote 2 papers, and then we wrote the remaining 9 papers, and the whole first semester was like 7 days, 6, 7 days.
For
Wow.
you? For you, right?
Can you imagine, yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Did you make any friend? Did you make any friend that day? Or in that 7 days?
I tried to. I tried to, but there was almost no time because everyone was so busy. But in the long run, because I was still a distance, some people were also going my direction. So yeah, then I did make some friends from my class.
Share with me the
remained
tension.
sitting partners for.
Okay. Did you feel any form of tension, especially because of the media attention that you had before you went to school? Even though it was just 7 days in the semester, did you have any form of relationship with the administration, the teachers? Did you feel any form of tension at all?
Not much. The tension was actually the fact that, I don't know, wherever you pass, someone is watching you, and that was the only tension. But then with the teachers, everything was so cool with them, as if nothing had happened. Because I remember when I was going in, and then they were telling me that, we've kind of moved on, and so it was all about setting that tone, setting that that fact that everyone is welcome to study. So they were kind of talking about the moral of the story, and so we should put everything behind us. That's kind of the first conversation. So it sets the tone that over here everything has happened, but then over here we are ready to work. And so
beautiful.
If you're also willing, then there shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
That was how it was.
How did all of these experiences contribute to your grades that you made finally?
Well, for my grade, I think Achimota actually did play a role, because some students were very big, and so that competition was there to always keep you on your toes. And we wondered what would happen if I didn't get 80. And it wasn't a nice feeling. So all of that also, everything, the teachers were always there, and the class that I found myself inside, that was the National Science and Math class. Basically, everyone is smart. So to end up there in the first place, you need to be extra smart. And to remain there, it's another battle on its own. So after going through all those processes, you kind of don't have a choice but to. Yes.
Is that
The
your
person
mom?
can say hello.
Is that mommy?
Yeah. No, she wanted to take a picture.
Right. Oh, look at that. You're a celebrity.
You could. Let them just take the selfie with you. Don't worry.
We're
The
fine.
person is gone.
She'll come back after.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's something.
This is so
That's
cool.
a fine way Yeah, you
Yeah. So
were saying.
after I came to the mall to get some stuff.
Ah,
Right.
so you're doing the call from the mall.
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's do this.
Right.
Oh, okay. Then we understand. Let's do this quickly so you can go
Yeah.
shopping. But Tyrone, share with me your daily, what you do in a day. How many hours do you study in a day?
Exactly. And how you prepare towards that Olympiad thing?
Olympiad. Okay. For the NSNQ, at sometimes I want to cut a time after we learn 10 hours, we learn 8 hours. But I know
What?
that's not true because there are people in there who are learning non-stop. You know, they are learning they'll learn when they get tired, they'll sleep. When they wake up, they go look for food and they come back and learn.
Yeah?
And that could be almost 15 hours, yeah. And I remember sometimes we could mine. But the mining is like you will learn from the night till the next morning. That's mining. And mining was almost a regular thing that we were doing. In addition to our daily learning from like 7 or 8 to 4 or 5 or 6.
Wow.
That was how it was. So when you actually combine everything, sometimes you could learn from like 12 in the afternoon to about 2 in the dawn. And there's not much in there. So it's kind of different. During competitions too, it's something else. Then during competition, sometimes you have to literally assign people what to learn. In the sense that this team, they are focusing on math. This team is focusing on biology or something to make it go faster. So there's almost no time to learn at some point. That was for the NSA. So getting to the WAASCE, I have to admit, there were some subjects that there was still no time to learn because getting to the WAASCE, there was also the nationals coming up. So it's sometimes some minutes to the paper and then we get to the other hall and we are practicing, we are competing. Because although it was 3 people that stood on stage, the thing is that they always competed with amongst us behind the stage.
Okay.
So, so that they get like tougher matches for the main game.
Okay.
So that when they get out there, they really had some tough competition.
Okay.
So we are more like the backbenchers. Somewhat. But the backbench, behind the scenes.
Yeah. Did you
All
think
the-
you make
the-
eight A's in your WAASCE? Did you think when you clicked on that button and the result was going to show, did you think you would make eight A's straight? Do you think?
I wasn't 100% sure, but there were some subjects I knew that, like, no matter what happens, it has to be an A.
Okay, what are these
I
subjects?
take them.
What are these subjects?
Math, elective math, definitely.
Beautiful.
Elective math number 1.
Okay.
Core math number 2.
Okay.
And chemistry, physics number 3 and 4.
Okay.
And then there were the integrated science team. Yeah, definitely. And ICT.
Okay.
So it was studies and English. Because that wasn't a major priority for basically all NSNC students.
Right.
So it was that even though they don't look like the most difficult subject, it was actually very tough, even to think about the subject alone. Because math, your calculator is there. Even if without a calculator, you can still find something to do.
Says who?
English is very open.
Tyrone, don't come and stress my
okay.
mind this morning. We're about to tap into your brain because how am I supposed to do math without a calculator?
My dear.
What is the future like for
I
you?
actually did the core math without a calculator.
Senior, I stand up for you. I stand up for you.
How old are you again?
I turned 20 last
Look at that.
Can you imagine?
Look at that. Tyrone, what are your aspirations? What's the future looking like for you? What do you aspire to be on
What's
stage?
the future looking?
I think computer science or computer engineering, but I think finally I'll do computer engineering. I heard there's math in there. So I'll probably do computer engineering or an electrical engineering. Depending on the institution I find myself in. They all have different combinations at some point too.
Okay.
Maybe a computer engineer.
But which institution are you looking to go to?
I'm still trying to remain very open. Once I took the SAT, I know it's getting almost obvious. But then, decisions are also not out there, very far from that place. some point, I can only keep my mouth shut
Okay.
Nice.
about everything.
Okay.
Basically,
You're well trained.
basically, he's going to do AI for us.
Yeah.
He's going to create AI for us. So,
Do you have siblings?
Yes, please, I do.
Okay. And
We actually triplets.
you are triplets.
wow.
Yes, please.
Look at that. Look at that. Anyways.
Wow. And are they, if you are triplets, it means that you are the same
Level,
age.
yeah.
And
Same
they
school.
also went secondary
Yes,
school.
please, same age.
So the other two were in which
Yes, and they
school?
also completed that last year. Yes.
Which school are they, did they go to?
I mean, they went to St. John's Drama Education. It's also around, I'm kind of up to that school.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, St. John's Drama.
Okay, and they all have
Dummy.
locks?
Dummy. Yeah.
Not 18, but then he also did well.
Okay, but do they all
Yeah.
have locks as well? Do they have locks?
Yes, please, they do. They
Okay.
do have love.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Tyrone, we'll leave you.
Yeah, Tyrone,
Thank you
please
so much.
go take pictures with people. We wish you the best, a happy new year, and definitely we will follow your progress because your progress will inspire some of us and inspire the young people as well. So keep the light up. You really can dim the light. A lot of people looking up to you. Okay? All the best.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
He's a really cool kid.
Yeah.
He said
God, from
something
my
that
heart
caught
to
my
your
attention.
ears.
Charlie,
From
You go happy.
if we can go one and it
go
will be
happy.
three like this.
you want to go and take the Harvard sperm and try?
No,
Or you
I
take-
I can count it.
That
No,
it will
please, I
happen.
want three. So, when you push A, then that's it.
That's
you have one
all.
Tyrone.
Then
You
you
have
have
one
one-
maybe Godinambo.
Oh, come on. You're very
then-
kind.
Then you
You're
have
very kind.
one
Jerome, maybe.
Jerome.
Yeah.
Or Antoine, kind of. You're sorted.
The big head. The big head people.
Li-
Jerome
listen
and Antoine with their big head.
Listen to Gabby.
Please.
Listen
I
to
can't hear.
Gabby.
I can't hear anything. But he did say something that caught my attention. He did say that even though English and the rest didn't look like the toughest subjects, it was very tough.
Yeah.
Someone will say, "Oh, say English there,"
Hey,
but
Brofo.
sister.
Well, what should be your catchers? I didn't told you that.
That's how you get turned off. Social science, English, it's so
No,
beautiful.
English,
too.
they be a cry, yes, you be. Every day. Sometimes I'll mention the word and God will look at me from head to toe. Are you serious? How are you saying this word so wrongly and confidently?
You actually there. Want to me call myself. Now was here.
And our religious and moral studies.
Now I English, social studies. Why I ask no? It'll be an idea. But yeah,
but
very
this is very
interesting.
inspiring,
Yeah.
and I hope that young people who are, I hope the young people who are hearing and seeing this to see that it's not a walk in the park.
At all.
He says that they were mining.
I'll
put
say
in the
12 to
effort.
2 a.m. in the morning.
What you put in is what you get. What you put in is what you get. Okay?
The Green Hill, no, we'll see what will happen.
School ni there.
Eh,
You are
dear.
painfully going over. You
Eh,
go
dear.
to. Ujaya, yeah,
Bad,
Chimau,
eh.
into no,
Anyways.
Obeko. Yeah.
Well,
But
well.
guys, yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
That's how we wrap the show today. We'll still come your way tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday.
Friday, meaning we are having relationship-related conversation.
Gordon's forte.
Certainly,
Gordon,
yeah.
tell us, have you finally found a girlfriend?
Hello. It's like sometimes your mic is not clear. I can't hear you from this angle. You said, yeah.
They say your girlfriend's name is Mavis.
God forbid. Wrap the show.
Why
Mavis.
are you God forbidding Mavis?
Hey, Mavis.
What about Deborah?
By this time,
Deborah, your sister's name is
Deborah is
Tracy.
fine. Deborah is
Comfort.
old school kaka, but
Comfort.
and then come for Grace.
Olivia.
Anyways,
Well, anyway, guys, that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. My name is MFA Kusiadesi. Give us a follow on social media at MX24GH or MS24 on all of the platforms, and you'll be very well informed. Also, go on an online platform to read stories that will be uploading there, especially for you. Visit our YouTube page as well, MS24 TV, and then you'll be very much informed. Okay?
this year I'm going my social media. I've changed, so follow me at Got the Number
We really wish you the best.
on Instagram.
We really
Okay.
wish
Yes,
it. I don't trust you on it until
they
I
said I
see
should
it.
grow it,
But
so
yeah,
I've
you
got the
have to
number,
grow
follow
it.
me.
You rob your
Should
fans
follow me.
off. You rob us off.
I beg.
Your updates.
I beg.
and all.
And my father.
God,
too,
what's your
Mama
guilty
Ga.
pleasure? I
Mama
asked
Ga.
Lawyer, what's your guilty pleasure?
Yeah, porn.
Bye bye in the middle. Oh, but that's a
porn.
question for me. You don't have
Yeah,
to
so while the
continue.
camera goes off, let me tell you. So you know that. Yeah,